Hello and welcome. This is the Ring of Bells in Middleton, Manchester, said to be haunted by a sad cavalier. And this is Ghost Dimension Flying Solo.
Coming up on Ghost Dimension.
That was enough on the wall. I'm not even started. It's like the particles have been charged by this Tesla machine. Okay. That was the door. That was the door.
Ghost Dimension.
Before the pub, the site that it stands on now was once a druid temple and conducted dark rituals that may have included animal and human sacrifice. Reports of activity are rife here, which range from glasses moving on their own, footsteps being heard, and also stones being thrown in a violent manner. It is thought that the reported activity belongs to Edward, a cavalier who was murdered and buried beneath this very cellar. He was ambushed by the Roundheads, who were waiting for him as he fled through a secret tunnel that connects the pub to Middleton Parish Church. They captured him and brutally chopped his body into pieces and buried him beneath the cellar floor. Many artifacts have been unearthed, including pikes and helmets, but no human remains have been found. But that does not mean that his dismembered body is still not buried somewhere down here. With so much reported activity, I think we're in for one hell of an investigation. Now, should we encounter anything dark tonight, including any druids that are still lurking here, hopefully Edward will still be here to help us out. Paul, the Ring of Bells, Middleton. Yeah. Another fantastic location.
Yeah.
When I walked into this building, instantaneously, it didn't feel haunted, and then I started walking around the building and I felt the energy pouring from many spirits, not from just behind the bar, but from these spirits that have been here over the years. And I think maybe some people have come back to visit for that, you know, we've been drinking in here.
Yeah.
And also dating back years, I feel like some of the spirits may be still here.
Yeah.
What are your first impressions?
I think it's a really quirky little pub, very unassuming. As soon as you walk in, you're in a different time level, and because of what we know that's reported here, you're right about other things, but we know for certain from eyewitness accounts that there's a cavalier that's supposed to be here.
A cavalier?
Yes. I mean, this does go back quite a few hundred years. Like I say, to look at it from the outside, it doesn't look like it would have the history that it has got. But there are documents that back up the fact that there's a cavalier that's supposed to be the one that's haunting here.
Well, that's amazing. And there's also reports in this very bar of stones being thrown, you know, glasses moving on their own.
Yeah, heavy footsteps that have been heard clumping about. So
it's, to me, I feel like we're going to have a fantastic night here, and with so many areas to cover.
Yeah,
we've got the basement, we've got upstairs, there's a function room, and the owner of the bar as well has given us access to his private living quarters where activities happened as well.
Yeah, we've been welcomed with open arms, haven't we? You know, I mean, the guy can't do enough for us, and I think we need to do him justice by doing a really thorough investigation, trying to back up as much of the claims as possible, because we do know that there's a few people that don't like coming here because of it. They've been frightened and left. So if we can try and put some of these stories to bed, give them peace of mind, I think that might help in the long run.
Do you know what? Let's go and do it.
I'm with you.
Come on. Before we start our lone vigils, we hear from Gary, a psychic medium, to hear if he senses any spirits haunting the Ring of Bells. Gary, welcome to Ghost Dimension Flying Solo.
Oh, well, thanks for having me again.
Hey, no worries. It's
Excellent.
always good to have a medium come on the show and see what the medium senses and picks up. Could be haunting or may not be haunting a location, and it's always interesting to see what history you pick up on. And you know what? You've come up with some good results. So hopefully tonight at the Ring of Bells in Middleton, you'll pick up on some fantastic results.
Yeah, can't wait to get going.
Can't wait. This is the second floor that we're on. Are you sensing anything as you've come into the building, into the pub? Have you sensed any energy?
Certainly, as soon as I've come in the room, I'm getting a very tight chest here, but also what I'm getting is tickly throat, very tickly throat, and I've had to clear my throat a few times. But I feel as well, I'm getting turned around as if they're pulling me and turning me as if to go and have a look straight away. Okay. So it's like, come here, come here, come here. So that's what I'm picking up on at the moment.
When you say you're picking up on a tickly throat, what feeling are you getting there?
It's really, the main tube is just really furry, I'd say, and I just really need to clear my throat. But it's annoying to me, I'm not a non-smoker, but that's what it feels like.
Well, that's interesting, because earlier, when I was downstairs doing pieces to camera, I actually had the same feeling. And you weren't here, you only just arrived.
Yeah, just not too long.
It happened to me and my voice went on camera. Oh my God. It's his thoughts. I can't. What's going on? Yeah. Which is bizarre, never happened before on location, but happened tonight.
Okay.
Is any of these spirit energies, do you believe that they are the ones causing that to happen?
We'll ask them to come forward and then give us some more interaction and give us some more evidence, and that's what we're after.
Yeah.
So definitely, I feel there's a very strong presence here, and I'd say at least 3 since I've walked in the place.
Seriously? 3 spirits?
Just definitely.
Well, that's really, really good. And are any of these spirits identifying who they are?
I've got a gentleman outside, seems to be in uniform. I haven't really got to the backbone of him, but he seems to be as if he worked outside more in the time, and I feel he's a uniform based. But in here, I'm also drawn to an apron, a bit of dirt on the apron, possibly blood, but I don't know what that's about because I'm linked to over the road as well. I'm drawn to the church over the road as well here, so I don't know whether there's interaction with this establishment and that place at the moment. So
this person you're sensing with a blood on him, he could be linked with something to do with the church across the road?
Yes. Right. Preparation stuff, or obviously laying people out to rest or stuff like that, a chapel or something like that. Okay,
and is that energy that he's giving you, is he showing himself to be like a replay energy?
What I'm getting is just the basic apron at the moment, but I am being pulled and torn. I'm getting, my energy's being shifted, so I feel I couldn't stand still now.
Right.
And feel I'm ready to sway with the energy because I feel it's building. Is
it a physical person that's doing that?
It'd be a spiritual person, residual energy.
Residual energy?
Yeah, residual
energy. Replaying over and over, yeah?
Yeah, so what I'll ask now is to come and unfold with the time in the area that's from. I feel that they won't be too far close apart because that's what's coming through already. So it'll be a time, so I want to try and work with some dates.
Some dates and see what we can come up with. Well, there's also another part of this second floor that we need to go to.
Okay.
And I won't tell you why until we get there. So first of all, see if you can sense anything, and then we need to do something. So that's over on the living quarters.
Okay.
So shall we head over there now?
Yeah, we'll head over there now.
And let's see what you sense and let's see what you pick up on.
Excellent.
Come on, Gary. Gary, I had to bring you into this room, but you were also drawn into this room also. At the same time, you felt an energy. What did you feel?
Just basically on this top level here now, in the back of the building, I'm drawn to a lady who's nurturing a youngster, and I feel she's just stroking her hand and looking after her as if the young girl's shedding tears. I feel like there's been arguments or shouting, but with this lady as well, she's just nurturing and looking after this young girl. She's not showing me her age at the moment, but when I walked into the building, I was drawn to a lady walking in, and I feel that everyone's just turned and looked at her as if to say, like, what are you doing here? But not as a public establishment. I'm just drawn to the actual building.
Any time era from it, you know?
I think we're going way back now.
Way back?
We're going way back. I'd say early 1900s, about 1910, something like that. But we'll try and get some confirmation on that as well, and give us some more energies and bring it forward for us.
In this room, there's a girl, and a physical girl, human girl, and she has woke up and seen a spirit entity in this room.
Yeah.
And she's been scared about that spirit entity. Can you sense anything to do with that?
At the moment, as you're talking, I'm getting drawn to the back of the hand. So I feel that somebody would be more dominant back into them days, the early 1900s. It would have been speak when I speak, don't to speak, how to turn that type of scenario. And I think the little one's got her back of the hand, and I think this lady's come in and she's just nurturing and saying, like, you know, that's how it is, and the argument shouldn't have happened. But I was drawn to arguing up here as well, a lot of shouting.
And so that's why the spirit is attracted to the child?
Yeah.
Because of the past?
Somebody's had a clout round the back of the ear, which would have been a heavier hand in them days. Yeah. Definitely, and that's what I'm drawn to at the moment.
Well, could we, could we send you into this area later, into this room, just into a couple more areas of the living quarters?
Certainly, yeah.
But also, could you ask that spirit to leave the child alone?
Yes, I will do that. Yeah. That's what I'm here for. I'm obviously a helper in that, and that's what I'm here for. Yeah,
because she's asked for that. Yeah. And she doesn't want to see this. She's not seen the spirit.
We can close it down, and we can put a cap on it. I can help the spirit to go to where it needs to be. As an energy as well, it can come back, but it doesn't have to be in this building. It can come back anywhere in the plane. Go back somewhere else on the plane.
Only 11, and she doesn't want it
as well. And I'll also help her as well.
Okay, okay. Well, we'll do that, and like I promised before to her, we'll ask Gary to ask it to leave, and then she'll be in peace.
Yeah, certainly.
Now, let's go down to the cellars.
Okay.
And see what you sense there.
Okay.
Come on, Gary.
Hopefully we don't get pushed, because that's what I'm drawn to.
Okay. Gary, we've come down to the cellar, to the basement of this building, and we've come into this room, which is used as a music room at the moment.
Okay.
And straight away as we come in, you felt an energy.
I feel there's a vortex of energy, an open vortex, just roughly around about here, which will open and follow through upstairs as well, which makes sense to why there's a lot going on upstairs.
So this vortex is a gateway.
It's a gateway.
For spirit to enter this dimension.
In and around the area, the atmosphere.
And they can travel throughout this building with this vortex.
Yeah. So that needs moving out, and I can do that as well.
So you can shift that away?
Yeah.
And so that could be dragging in some of these spirits that people are witnessing and hearing in this building?
It certainly can, yeah. Be two types of vortexes, a positive vortex and a negative vortex.
Yeah.
I am drawn to a positive here at the moment.
Positive vortex.
Positive vortex. Yeah. So at somewhere around the point within 10, 20 metres, there'll be another vortex as well. So we'll try and see if we can pick up on that as well.
Are any spirit energies or entities, are they actually coming through at the moment, giving you a sense that they're here?
As soon as I walked in the door, my instant reaction was, I need to move that, close it, push it outside, basically to help it settle the energy in the area.
So that was a feeling that you got?
That as soon as I walked in the door, I was like, whoa, that's got to go, that's got to be moved.
Could this energy in here, would it be able to like move objects, throw things, and stuff like that?
Certainly where towards the negative is. So the stuff will be going on where the negative is, and that's where the area of all the objects, anything that's moving and getting interfered or going on, that's where it'll be around where the negative one is.
Right, got you. So these portals is a positive and a negative?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we need to try and find where this negative one is.
And deal with it.
And have a little look at it, yeah.
Okay. And are you feeling any more information? Is any spirits giving any more information to you?
Again, I'm drawn to falling, pushing, and I've missed the second step coming down again.
Right, okay.
And that's just natural. So my team will be telling me, watch out you don't trip, or watch out somebody doesn't trip or fall, and then I've done it twice now. I've tripped twice since I've been here.
So you've tripped twice
since you've been here? I've tripped twice since I've been here.
And Gary's not clumsy?
No, he's definitely not a clumsy person.
You're not clumsy, but he's literally just tripped because the spirits are pushing.
It's just putting that action into action, so they're trying to affect my energy.
So they're trying to
They're trying to bombard me, basically. Okay. And it's just like, oh, here's the kitchen sink, we'll come along and we'll try and bombard you with the energy. But definitely this positive energy is a good thing, but we can try and close it down so it's not as busy, and that's what I'll be interested in. And the negative I can shift a little bit outside.
Like a train station?
It's very busy, yeah, so supermarket, mall, it's just very busy, central station.
Well, there's more to this cellar. Let's go to another part and let's see if you feel maybe that's where the negative vortex is.
Okay, that's what I'm certainly after, and that's what I need to try and get hold of, where this negative one is.
Okay, let's go over then. Let's have a look and see.
Okay, and there could also be a mirror as well. It could be also linked with the mirror.
Oh, okay, well,
so
that's interesting.
We'll have a little look.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Gary, we're in another part of this cellar.
Yeah.
This, to me, feels a bit weird, this area, the energy. It gives off this weird vibe. Are you feeling anything now that we're here?
Since I've come from the last area, walking around here, it's busy, it's fast paced. I'm feeling there's somebody pacing up and down, and I feel like I can't stop.
Right, okay.
I feel I can't stop, I can't stand still. I feel I've got to move on the go all the time. But this energy is just pacing it. I feel it's unsettled at the moment, and that's where I'm up to with this energy. So I'd like something to go on now.
Something to happen?
Yeah.
Do you think something will happen on the investigation?
Hopefully, yeah, and that's what we're here for.
Is the vortex here?
No, not at the moment, not in this area in here. This is the busy area, but I'm getting banging again. I'm getting a lot of banging. I feel frustration, and this energy in this entity is banging away, and it just wants confirmation. It's just like, it's like it wants to get out, it wants enough, it's had enough, it wants to go, and that's it.
And actually we're talking about it. Bang.
Bang, right behind the lady there.
Yeah, and it's pitch black.
Pitch
if you
black.
Put that camera around, Jane, to show them, it's pitch black. It is really, really dark.
Yeah, really dark.
Well, it all promises to be a fantastic night and a fantastic paranormal investigation.
Excellent.
Is there anything else coming through to you?
Just again, I feel the energy in the atmosphere is changing as I'm looking towards the back there where that noise has just come from. I just feel it's getting a bit more thicker, mistier, where it's like ready to build. The atmosphere is ready to build. So I wanted to interact with us and really give us some positive energies.
What we'll do then is on the investigation, we'll come down here.
Yeah.
We'll investigate it and see if we can pick up on any of the energy and the feelings and the bangs.
It's the busyness I'm getting.
Yeah.
It's like I can't stand still like that. It's like, oh.
And because of that busyness, there should be a lot of bangs.
Yeah.
So bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of interaction, busy place, lifting, carrying, fetching, all that type of stuff as well. But I feel that someone's trying to get out or get in.
Get out.
So get out, get in. That's what it is.
I promise this to be a great investigation, Gary.
Excellent.
Do you know what? Let's get started.
Soon. Super.
Gary had sensed a lot of activity at the Ring of Bells, and I was excited to start the investigation to see if what is reported here would actually join us on the investigation. Okay, so I'll show you what I've got. I've got a Tesla. This is going to charge energy particles in the atmosphere in this room, and when I call out, this is the basement, when I call out, it may or may not increase spiritual activity in this area. I'm hoping it does. I've kept the lights on at the minute because I want to turn this off safely, but hopefully this will charge all of the energy particles in this room. In this room I've got some equipment which I'll set up as soon as that's off because I don't want that to interfere with the equipment. It probably will, but in the air now I can smell the smell of all of the particles being charged, and it's actually quite dry and it's taking my breath away. So I'm just going to go and turn that off and then turn the lights off.
Okay, so this is the Ring of Bells, and I am in the ladies' toilets right now. Now, there's been a report in this toilet of a little 9-year-old girl at some point, don't know what year, coming in here to use the restroom, and she went back out to join her parents, and I think it was a barmaid she spoke to and said that she'd just been talking to a little girl in here. And the barmaid asked for a description of what she looked like, and the little girl described her, and the barmaid fled, never came back, because she'd had an experience with a little girl that was in here. So there is supposed to be somebody in here, and I would like to meet her. Not the best place for a young chap to be in, ladies' toilets, but it's all in the name of research.
Right, welcome. Just come back to the middle room here. As again, you can see I've got a moustache. So I feel that this is the male energy. Just turn the K2 on, which I put on the bed. I'm going to pan round for you. Just put a K2 on there. Right, let's see where we're going. Definitely male figure, definitely big moustache. You can really see this moustache right down here at the moment. Come and do and work with me, sir.
Gary appears to be connecting with the spirit of a male who is attempting to use Gary's body as a vessel to display his facial features onto Gary's.
Come on, did you used to knock this girl around? Did you used to knock your partner around?
Okay, I've got the lights off in this room now. I've got a that was enough on the wall. I've not even started. It's like the particles have been charged by this Tesla machine. I'm going to switch on this REM pod, which you can see here. And as I'm talking to you, there's actually bangs. Now what else have I got? I've got this static detector, which I'll switch on, and I'll stand that up for a sec. Now if anything comes near the REM pod, it will go off. Now that seems to have worked. There's a noise over here on this back wall. What the hell is that? Oh, that's flashing. That's bang bang bang. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show you what I can see, because I'm going to need to see if somebody's there. That's straight away activity. Yeah. You have to be so careful because I can't see a damn thing. That noise came from down here. I can only... Whoa! I heard that. And there was the door closing behind me. It came from here. And as you can see, that's the wall adjoining where I was. Whoa! Okay. I heard that. Back in that room now where I just was as well. You can see where the room is. Oh, it really has increased the. Oh, thank you. This is flashing. It's really increased. I'll shut this door to keep that noise out. It's really increased. Whoa, thank you. It's flashing again. Oh, God! It feels like that door's so stiff and it's pulling against you. It feels different now. I can sense it. It feels charged. The atmosphere obviously is charged, and this now is detecting. Well, it was in this corner. Spiritual energy. Let's see if I can get it to detect again. Can you light my meter? If you come towards it, it'll light up green, and green means positive ion energy, and red means negative. Are you here with me now? I heard you banging then. Was that you? It was. No way. Thank you. Can you bang again for me?
Is there anybody in here with me? Just put a REM out in the corridor, so I'm going to be moving between here and the gents in a few moments. Is there anybody in here at all? Any little girls? Could you try and make a noise? Let me know you're here. Could you tap or bang or knock on something? I'm just going to show you that there's nobody in here. There's nobody in that one. There's nobody else in here with me. Could you perhaps turn a tap on? Or if you can see the flowers, can you move the flowers? Just thought I heard a tap on the window then. That's not where the tap should be, is it? Did you just knock on the glass? Can you... It didn't sound like that. Can you do that? Is there anybody here? Any little girls? Heard that. In here, and this is the gents. I think there's another knock outside then. I'm sure there's nobody in here. No room for anybody behind the door. What's that? It's locked. Don't generally hang out in toilets. That sounded like it was a knock on. Jesus. Can you do that again? Is that Edward? Something just knocked back on that wall. Shit. That's on the inside of this room.
Just going to pan round. There we go. And take K2 off the bed. I'm just going to put it standing position. Come on, sir. Come and fetch some of the equipment. Knock that over if you can. If you want Gary to go in the team, make yourselves known to us. We'll do that for you.
Can you make a noise? Well, walk towards me and light my meter. Well, come towards the table. The table's got all my devices on it. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to move this back into shot because it's flashing. Whoa, okay. That was a door. That was a door. If you're there, do it again. Open that door. Use all of your energy. Open that door. Whoa, do you see that orb? Flew up. Are you trying to open the door? Is that what you're trying to do? Is that what I saw the orb for? Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See any energy by the door? Ooh. That door knocked. Oh, do you know what? I better show you there's nobody here. I've been through here quite a few times now. And look, nobody there. See? Now there is one more room here, which I can show you, which is the chiller. It's very loud, but oh shit. And I'm trying to get in, and this is flashing and I missed it completely, like red and green. Well, I open it, look, I'll show you inside this chiller. Okay, so I'm inside the chiller. It's very noisy. I'm trying to see my way around. Whoops, and I'm focusing on anything. I've got all of the beer kegs here. Over here, I've got the barrels. It's very loud here because this is the chiller. It's keeping all of the drinks cold. I don't know if there's anybody in here, but I'll call out and I'll ask. Is anybody here? Can you give me a sound if you're here? Come towards me. I don't know if I'll hear you. You'll have to touch me or you'll have to come towards my meter and it'll flash. Your energy comes near me. Sorry, I know that was a bit of a scream and I didn't think I'd hear anything, but I did hear something. Let me close that back up. I heard something over there or out here.
In there now again. It's just a step, isn't it? We heard that. Oh my god, I heard that. I'm going to shut this door to keep that noise out again. That was definitely some sort of noise that came from out. Well, I was in that cellar where the beer is, and the noise came from outside, and then the noise came from in here. Startled me. Whoa, we saw that flash, did we? It was green. Thank you. I think this is a nice spirit, not a nasty one. I think this is just nice. Thank you. Can you do another? Shh, listen. That wall again. Is that you? Can you do it again for me? It's nice. Knock. Very gentle. Knock. Can you do a big one for me? A big bang. 1, 2, 3. A big one? That is big. What's that noise? Oh, when this is flashing, it was out there. There's nobody here.
Just going to. You see, I don't even get near it and it does it. Edward, is this you? Can you do it again if this is you? Knock again. If it's somebody else and not Edward, can you knock again? Oh, sounds like they're coming through the freaking wall. Can you tell me who you are? If it's not Edward, who are you? Jeez, that was a loud bang. If I knock, can you finish this off for me? Jesus. God, bloody hairs on my arms have gone up. Shit, that was loud. Like someone's trying to come through the bloody wall. Oh, that's outside in the corridor now. I'm going to have to go and have a look, see what's going on in here. Because that is so bloody loud, it sounds like someone's trying to come through the wall. So this is what's on the other side of the wall. That's the toilets on the other side of there. And this is the pool room.
I'm drawn to being pushed over at the moment. I'm sat on the edge of this bed and I'm feeling I'm being pushed over towards the middle of the bed. Heavy hand on the side of my face and being pushed down. So at the moment I'm sensing a hand coming in from this way and just pushing me over, trying to control me. You can't do that to me. You might have done it in the past.
I'll have to go and have another look down here. If there's somebody in this corridor, can you set this device off that's on the floor? Let's put this back into this one. That has just shook me up a little bit. You don't get such intelligent responses very often, but that was on command and sounded like somebody was trying to get through. to the wall, or through the wall. I don't know about something being in the ladies. Definitely something going on in the gents.
Can you come towards this REM pod? Light this machine up. Come towards it. Come towards my meters. Nothing. Oh. Am I communicating with a man? The spirit of a man? Did you have any connection to Oliver Cromwell? Are you a cavalier? What? I don't know if we got that, but there was really was like a noise that came from out here. This noise is coming from all over the place. Oh, I touched this handle then, and that flashed. God, this door is heavy. Look, it's like fighting me. Fights you to close it. Now this room was used, it still is to this day, sorry, it's used as a music room. It's out of the way. I saw that flash, I missed it maybe, it went red. Doesn't necessarily mean it was negative. Could be a false positive reading.
Going to call out for this gentleman's name and being given. Frankie? Franklin? Come on, make yourself known. I've got movement next door. Definitely got movement in here. Okay, we've got a curtain open. Is the negative in here? Can you do anything? Calling out for a Franklin. A Frankie. You want me to go? Make me go.
Let's see if I can get it to bang again. I don't want it to. That was so bloody loud. I think I was in the right place to shit myself there. Can you set that off that's on the floor? Can you touch it? It won't harm you, but it'll make a noise and light up. I'm just thinking bring it in here actually. Okay, that's me. I'm going to do a couple of minutes in here with it. To get it to go off, and then I can start asking. No, I'm not going to do it unless we reset it, is it? Okay. So let's see if there's a little girl in here. Is there anybody here? Is there a little girl? Do you like to play a game with the box that's on the floor? Banging again.
Use your voice in this room for me. If you're the one making these noises and lighting this meter, I want to communicate with you, but you're going to have to do something to communicate with me. Use your voice. Please use your voice. Come towards one of my meters. Make a noise from this speaker. Sorry, but you heard that, and that was so loud. It scared the life out of me. I screamed like a girl, but the door's shut. Let me show you actually, look. This is slammed shut. Now that, I struggled to open it before, I struggled to close it. Look, that'll take some force. There should be somebody here, surely. Jesus. Can you see anybody?